Hi there, welcome. We're on day 24 of our 30-day yoga swing challenge, and we're going to continue on with some inversions. Hope you've been enjoying the practice. I've been really appreciating all your comments and feedback. Please do keep it up and stick with it. We'll give away one of these AYRx yoga swings at the end of the month. Super exciting. Just one person who participated for the full 30 days and gave the best comments and really shared their experience to the fullest. So in the inversion sequence that we're going to do next, let's just jump in here. I'm going to start out back to back with you. You can keep facing the video, but I'm going to put the swing behind my back, and this is similar to the peaceful warrior sequence we did before. We're going to go ahead and push the swing down nice and low using the forearms so the swing hits the top of the hips, and then we're going to sink back. So we can come in and out through our chillaxin pose, but I wanted to show you how to come in from the ground. So once we're here, we're holding onto the swing. Make sure you walk your feet back so you're right underneath your plumb line. Otherwise, you'll have a big swing. And you simply lift the knees and bring them wide. So this is the part where most people get confused. This is no, because you will just fall out. This is yeah. So make sure your knees are on the outside so the swing is hitting your inner thighs. Very important. That way you can bring your legs around and hook. If you don't have the hook, you will flip out. Okay, so this is our inversion. Now from here, this is called Peaceful Warrior. We can press up onto our thighs and get nice long lines and length through the spine, or we can clasp our elbows and hang. We're just like a couple inches off the floor. Okay. So as long as your head is not touching the floor, you're good to go. If you need to bring the swing up higher, make the adjustment. Bring the carabiners up one on the daisy chains, and that'll lift you 4 inches. Okay, so in Peaceful Warrior, just like the name implies, we're just going to hang out. The more that we relax into the pose, the more length that we're going to get through the side body. Okay, from here, we can also walk our hands back behind us and come through an arched back bend. Okay, this is really great for opening up the shoulders, opening up the heart. So arms relaxed right underneath plumb line, clasping the elbows and hang, or walking the hands back. When I walk the hands back, I typically call it an upside down dog. Depending on the legs, we can make some adjustments there. So from here, we're going to learn a few more poses. So we're going to reach up. We're going to do a sit-up. So that's why we learned how to do our crunches in our core. We're going to grab for the leg loops in our hands. Keep the feet where they are for right now. So my feet are relaxed. Notice that the feet are together. They're not hooking for dear life on the actual swing. We're actually holding on by our hips and the swing wrapping around our legs. So the feet can be relaxed and you're fully supported. From there, go ahead and grab for the leg loops in your hands. And put them at the elbow creases, bring your hands to prayer. This pose is called Happy Buddha. So the feet can clap, the hands can clap. We keep the hands strongly holding at the chest. If you let them drop down, you don't get as deep as a shoulder stretch. So we are opening up, pushing the hips forward, opening up the front of the spine, getting a nice long line of energy through the neck and the shoulders, and it feels amazing. Like it implies, it's the Happy Buddha, okay? Now from there, we're going to come into Archer. We're going to open up our arms. So we bring the leg loops on the outside of the knees. So now the leg loops are by the IT bands. We let our hands turn out. We're still pulling in towards our shoulders, okay? So you don't want to relax your arms. You want to keep them engaged. And then open up the heart. So the chest is pointing down towards the ground. That's why we call it Archer, because we're arching. And then we're looking back slightly behind us. Make sure you're keeping the head and neck really relaxed and focus on opening up the chest, opening up the heart here. Take a couple deep breaths. This should feel really good. So I'm going to come out of it by bringing my leg loops, reverse it, back on the inside, push forward into a Happy Buddha. Now I straighten my arms towards the sky. I hook at the wrists. It's a wrist wrap with the leg loops now. Now from here, I'm going to bring my legs wide and do my crunch, balance, and scissor kick down. Nice and slow. When you come to sit, don't pop out quite yet. Just stay there and hang in our sumo squat. You might get a little head rush. You might feel a little lightheaded from the transition from the inversion back to a seated pose. Okay, so I'm going to go over this one more time with you, nice and quick, a little bit faster. I'm going to face you so we end up facing the camera when we're finished. So we push the swing down. I really do encourage you to stay in the inversion for 3 to 5 minutes. In the videos while I'm giving you instruction, I'm kind of popping in and out of them faster than I would in my private practice. I would stay and hang out and get all of that benefit from the lengthening and opening the spine. Okay, so pushing down strongly, I lean back. I'm going to hold on to the swing, bring my knees wide, hook the feet in front. Go ahead and clasp the elbows for peaceful warrior. Hanging out here. Reach up, grab for the leg loops, get them in your hands. Place them on the elbow creases, push your hips forward, hands to prayer, happy Buddha. Remember, the feet are relaxed, so you can bend the knees a lot and bring the bottoms of the feet together. Open the leg loops to the outside of the knees. It's going to touch the outer IT band closer up to the glutes. And then you can open your arms wide, but keep your hands engaged, pulling towards your shoulders for archer. Make sure your chest is pointing down towards the ground, your gaze is slightly back to open up. Okay, let's reverse it. Bring the leg loops back on the inside of the knees. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer. One more happy Buddha. Slide into the wrist wrap. Wide straddle, crunch, balance, scissor kick down, and stay seated in your sumo squat. That is called changing planes of existence, and you will feel a major shift, not only in the front of the spine, but you'll also start to feel the shifts that happen in the brain chemistry through going through these spins and these flips. Okay, we're starting to shift the neurotransmitters in the brain and releasing different hormones that create a sense of upliftment and peace and happiness. So this is all part of rebalancing the endocrine system and working with the chakra system. I'll be going into more details about that when we get into the AYRx program, the regenerative therapeutics, when we first need to learn how to do the poses properly. Okay, so go ahead and repeat that one more time if you like. Please do leave your comments below. I'm really enjoying this 30-day challenge. I hope you are too. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. This is Jen Healy with AerialYogaPlay.com. Feel free to go there for more information about upcoming trainings, workshops, and retreats. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.